Welcome to OK, Let's Talk About It. I'm your host, Jeff. Welcome to my channel. And I got some things that was concerning me this morning. I normally don't post a lot, but it's something that I've been sitting with for the last couple of days. And it really kind of touched me and made me think about how people, or should I say, how black young men are acting today, or not acting, but how they see life and things of that nature. Well, this morning, I worked out a little bit, took a small walk. I ran to a young brother who works at a store here where I currently live. Young brother, maybe about 36, 37. And we usually exchange logic and stuff like that. We have good conversations, but for the most part, I asked this young brother about the Bun B situation. If you're not really privy to what's going on with Bun B, but there was a situation where there's a home invasion, go do your research on that, check that out. But when it comes to a situation like that, I will say I'm protecting all family. There is no choice. So we watched the videos and stuff like that, and I kind of showed them what the news clippings and stuff. And I wanted to know his opinion because Bun B's wife was in immediate danger, and Bun B had to do what a man had to do. So this young man, the first thing he said was, "Oh man, I wouldn't have went to court and snitched. I would have handled it my own way." All right. For real, we live in the city at this present moment. We live in a city where there's 1,500 people. 42 of them people are black or Hispanic. That's the reality we have, right? But when it comes to protecting family, and especially my children, I'm not married, but if I had a wife, it would be the same sort of situation. There is no question. So it made me think about, his mind state and things of that nature. I was like, oh, okay. By his mentality, he was already in my rearview mirror. So I want to pick his brain a little bit. Keep in mind, got his little braids, pushed his hairline back. You know how the youngsters are, how they dress a tad bit differently. So I asked this brother about the situation in Wisconsin at a graduation ceremony where a father did not want a superintendent of the school to shake his daughter's hand. And that really touched me because I just went through a graduation with my daughter, and it's a small minority there. They live in a nice suburban area. But if that would have happened there, any disruption of that ceremony, I don't care what color you are, black, white, yellow, purple, it would have been, the right thing would have been stood up for, because there is a difference between right and wrong. Ignorance is not tolerated in some places. So I asked this young man about it. So I gave him the example of his daughter. What if his daughter was about to receive her diploma and was about to shake a black man's hand as part of the ceremony? The first thing this young brother said was, young brother said was, did they know each other? Was there a prior history? So like I said earlier, he was already in my rear view from there, but it made me think of the mentality and where we are in 2024. Like I said, it's a small ethnic population here. This city was an stomping ground for the slave trade in the 1800s. So just imagine where we are, right? And his mentality kind of hit me because we both from major cities. We both like implants down here, so it kind of hit me in a way like, man, this dude's tripping. But it made me think of the mentality. Just because you got a little comfort don't mean that everything is okay. I know situations he's been in here in this city, and it's crazy because they wouldn't even try me like that. It just depends on how you carry yourself. And I told him, he dresses a certain way and the stereotypical way. I don't care how you dress, but I told him if you're gonna come out like that and you're gonna do what they think you're gonna do, I said stand in it, stand in the moment. He's like, "Oh, gee, you keep confusing me, man. I don't know what you're talking about." You always talking about we got to be men, be a man at all times. So I was like, yeah, young bro, be a man at all times. But you got to remember when you was born into this world a black man. A black man first, you understand what I'm talking about? But I kind of got a little serious because it angered me, and this young man has so much promise, and he's a hard-working young man, and his mentality is gone. You know, he everybody had the story. He gave some of his life to the system, and now he figured his way out. And this ain't paradise, but if you're trying to just get yourself together, you want some land, clear your head from the everyday struggles of the city. You know what I'm saying? This is a place for it. Longevity? Nah, don't nobody choose to live here forever. But for right now, it's my paradise, my peace. And I can't understand why a young brother would bring his issues, not even his issues, but there's existing issues in this neighborhood, and ignorance and the judgment of skin color is one of them, amongst other things. And it just kind of hit me how his mentality's changed in the last 5 or 6 months. I think it's dangerous. But anyway, I just wanted to share that because I've been sitting with it a while, and those two situations I mentioned in the beginning, especially with the snitching and all that. What is snitching? What is snitching nowadays? You know what I'm saying? What has it ever been? And if you ain't really putting no real time on your chest, then what are you talking about? And then, it just, like I said, it just made me think of the mentality of the young brothers nowadays. I believe I truly got to do better to, I don't know, maybe try to influence our conversation a little different. Try to spark some things within them, because the ethnic community around here is strong, very strong. But everybody just don't deal with each other, and that's not even with us, it's just with everybody. It's such a dense area, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's people in society. But as for me, I'm gonna look out for these young brothers, black and brown brothers, and try to make sure at least they got a good example. But try to push that positivity and let them know what it really is outside this, this small radius. Because out there in the real world, YouTube and social media don't show you everything, and that's how they living, and it's scary, like I said before. But it's been sitting with me, so I gave it to you guys. Tell me what you think about it. I don't know, man. That's where we at with it. So, peace. Have a good day. I'm Jay, a Freckle Man. We out. We're talking a minute. Oh, get your 30-day challenge on. The foreign blood. I see you. I see you. Yeah. What we talking about? Huh? You have a good day.